is up? This is SM127. I'm going to be reacting to a school taxes girls on how pretty they are. So we're going to get to this in 3, 2, 1, clickety-clack, and go.
You're all weak.
The beauty tax.
And I'm not talking about your physical weakness.
What?
Which is obviously true.
Really? Weak?
You're mentally weak.
Mentally weak? What do you mean?
You're concentrating on the pain. You're afraid.
Terrified? Something tells me that he's definitely a misogynist.
Maybe we can get a water break?
Yeah, give him a water break.
Some of the girls may be just dehydrated.
Give them a water break.
Just like a politician. Ask for a donation. Unfortunately, we don't have any water bottles.
No water bottles?
Thanks to the school budget cuts.
No, you don't at least have a fountain or something?
I'm so sorry. I'm just having one of those days, if you know what I mean.
Period.
May I please be excused?
Rebecca, of course, I'm sorry. You should have said something before.
Wait, what?
You shouldn't be pushing yourself if you're not feeling well. Why don't you go to the water fountain?
How are you treating her better than them?
The double standard is appalling.
Yep, it's a double standard.
What do you mean?
You're kidding, right?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not.
That's because he views her as prettier than those other girls.
Coding like so much easier than these freaking workouts. Come on, I thought that would get a little laugh out of you. What's wrong?
Don't you see the special treatment he's giving Rebecca?
It's a special
Really?
treatment.
We get going.
I mean, Coach is a little crazy, but she said she wasn't feeling well.
It's not because she's sick.
Not because she's sick.
Because she's pretty.
She's pretty, exactly.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Pretty privilege.
For too long, pretty girl privilege has allowed some girls to get special treatment, even better than I do. And I'm president.
Exactly.
I'm tired of it.
Madam President, quit your yapping. Yap, yap, yap.
The patriarchy.
Yes, drill sergeant, sir.
Exactly, it's the patriarchy that does that. No desserts.
What happened to all the desserts?
Funny.
There's no cookies, ice cream, not even candy
So
bars.
this school
So that's funny, I don't
taxes
get the
girls
joke.
based on how pretty they are.
You're the president of the school. You should know we lost money on the desserts. So because of budget cuts, we had to cut them.
Wish they would have kept the chocolate chip cookies.
At least keep the
Those are
chocolate chip
best.
cookies.
My absolute favorite.
But watch the pretty girl
Everyone
get the
loves
better
those.
treatment.
I don't buy they were losing money on them.
Sorry, I'm just short for all three.
Well, you do have a sandwich, chips, and a drink. One of them has to go.
Not sure.
I got all day. Or at least until my shift is over with, but you might be upsetting the people behind you.
Oh, sorry, guys. My bad.
Maybe if Rebecca spent less money on makeup, she'd have more money for food.
Don't be mean.
Hey,
Not
don't be mean. I mean,
Look, don't worry about it. I'll cover the drink.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You're so sweet. Thank you.
Anything else?
oh, they don't do that for the
no,
non-pretty
I'm good.
girls, but they're doing it for
Unless
her
you have
because
one of
she's
those
pretty.
Secret hidden cookies.
All right, it's part of our last stash. We just managed to snag a few before you took
If that's not the patri- well, if that's not the patriarchy doing that, I don't know what it is.
Okay. That'll be $8 even.
Could you give me a
$8
chocolate chip cookie, too?
even?
I'm sorry, we don't sell those anymore.
You have plenty
Yeah,
of chocolate
I
chip
heard.
cookies
I mean, from your secret stash.
from your secret
I'm not
stash.
sure what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the cookie you just magically discovered when a pretty girl wanted one.
Erica, let's just go eat our lunch.
No, being serious.
Here.
Thank you.
Pretty girl privilege.
Don't you see how unfair this is? It's a complete double standard.
Exactly, it's a double standard and it's
Everyone in life
misogynistic.
has different advantages. You shouldn't dwell on others.
It's lopsided and unfair.
I'm just saying, like your family.
What about my family?
Well, they have money.
And it's
You have money,
misogynistic
not everyone
because
has that.
it requires girls to be a certain way in order to get certain privileges.
Skills. Like, so what if you're not pretty? As pretty as Rebecca, I mean.
I never said that.
My point is, you should stop comparing yourself to Rebecca or anyone else.
That's not what she's talking about.
I just want a chocolate chip cookie. Pretty girls even get the best table in the cafeteria. I want to sit at that table.
Hey, honey. How's the presentation going?
Okay. Actually, not so
Not
good.
so good.
I'm still $25,000 short in the school budget. I can't balance it out.
Balance it out?
How to bring that money in. The school's already cut desserts, chess club, cheerleading. I don't want them to have to cut anything else.
Honey, I'm sure you'll figure it out. You are so
Yeah, they
bright.
shouldn't be cutting anything else.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay.
Apparently their budget got cut.
What's the name of that song stuck in your head? Download the Google app and hum to search for the song.
And look at Rebecca. You look fire. 1,000 likes.
I don't understand where that amount is
Oh.
coming from. You can't be serious.
Let's listen in.
So basically, I write a check and we're done. And that includes the penalty and the late fee and... Right. Yeah. I'll put it in
Alright,
the mail
we got
tomorrow.
20 minutes left in the video. There's gonna be turbulence. Make sure you're buckled up.
Is everything okay?
It's gonna be really bumpy.
Taxes. Apparently I owe another 10 grand.
Oh. Are we in trouble?
No. No, it's just an inconvenience. Actually, the contrary. It means we're actually doing quite well.
Huh?
We had a
Really?
good year last year.
Good year.
So we're paying a little more. The income tax is
Are we gonna ignore the fact that that microwave is
The more
flashing?
money you make, the higher tax percentage you pay.
Oh.
That sounds unfair to be punished for making
Punished
more.
for making more.
Well, that is life, but I prefer it to the alternative.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be treated like that either.
Erica, are you daydreaming?
Sorry, just thinking about school.
And it's unfair.
Everything all
Double
right?
standards.
I'm just annoyed that some girls
That puts pretty girls at a pedestal.
get better treatment than everyone else.
Okay, you are pretty.
Thanks, Dad, but you have to say that.
Well, it doesn't mean it's not true.
Some girls are like
No,
really
they don't mean it.
pretty, and they just
Exactly.
get everything handed
What they
to
mean
them.
is physical prettiness.
Maybe there should be a
That's
progressive
the
tax
thing,
on
is that
being
the
pretty.
patriarchy has the problem with that. The patriarchy has had the
Maybe
problem
there
with
should be a
that
progressive tax
for
on
forever.
being pretty. You know, to help balance things out.
To balance things out.
With girls having to look a certain
Okay.
way in order to be
Thanks, Dad.
considered pretty, in order to get the pretty privilege that the patriarchy grants.
I have fantastic news. I stayed up half the night last night trying to figure out a way to remedy our budget shortfalls. And I didn't want to make any more cuts.
And all those
You'll be happy
sexist
to hear,
stereotypes.
Not only did I not make any, I think I figured out a way to bring back our favorite chocolate chip cookies to the dessert menu. Now you're probably wondering how we're going to do that, especially since things are so tight.
Yeah, the budget is really tight. But look at this.
I've decided to implement a pretty tax. A pretty tax will be a progressive tax based on how pretty you are. There will be 3 categories. Average-looking girls, or 90%, will pay no tax. Pretty girls, or the top 10%, will pay a small tax. And the top 1%,
The
or
prettiest girl will pay the highest
tax.
tax.
On all goods and services.
See how unfair that
effective
is?
Immediately.
Yep, you see how unfair that is?
This will help solve our school's budget problem. Based on our forecasted revenues of the next fiscal year, Implementing this tax will not only cover our budget shortfalls, but will also help us to create a surplus.
You can't be serious.
Isn't this discrimination? What's discrimination is being told you have to keep doing planks in gym when pretty
Exactly.
What's discrimination is being told the cafeteria is all out
For the
of space
average-looking
for
girls.
average-looking girls. But if you're pretty, you can have as many as you like, plus a free drink. Yeah.
Exactly, that's true.
This is so unfair.
Yeah. What's not fair is you
get special treatment.
Yeah,
That's
take a bit.
unfair.
Yeah. Principal Matthews, there's no way that you could let this happen. I mean, surely the school isn't okay with this.
But apparently the school's okay with upholding those patriarchal and misogynistic stereotypes that force girls to be a certain way in order to look pretty.
Against school rules.
Actually, the bylaws
So the result
explicitly say that
So
one
the
of
result of
primary
that is that the pretty
responsibilities
girls
of
get better
president
treatment
of
than the
student
average-looking
body
girls.
is overseeing the budget, and that they may use whatever means within the law to keep the budget balanced.
Within the law, Arica.
What am I proposing that's against the law? Any other questions?
So how will you decide who's in the top 10% and who's in the top
That's the
1%?
thing.
I'm glad you asked. I have someone working on that.
Yeah, you. Beauty is what's on the... And I've said it, and I'll say it again. Beauty is on the inside, not the outside. Despite what the patriarchy wants us to
You told me
think.
that this was all just a big joke and that you actually just stole a truckload of chocolate chip cookies.
Through those
instead.
sexist
I don't know.
stereotypes.
Shush, I'm completely serious. And you know deep down, this makes perfect sense.
I mean, maybe. Aside from the moral implications.
You prefer I steal a chocolate chip cookie truck instead, Miss Morality?
Of course not. But to base this decision solely off the way that someone looks... I mean, even if the general consensus is that they look pretty good, should they really be punished for that?
That is just such a
That sounds like a strong word.
What word would you use?
Balance?
Balance.
Yes, we're balancing the scales because they've been tipped in their favor for
Right?
too long.
They have been.
To create a software app to be truly balanced, you would need a very sophisticated algorithm that would properly measure, in some cases, almost immeasurable attributes. It's nearly an impossible task.
Can you do it?
Can you do it? Please, 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 please.
Okay, fine. Give me
24 hours.
Okay.
Got it.
And stop staring at me.
Chan Chan.
Oh, you're in a good mood today.
Because her plan is gonna
Did you
work.
figure out your school budget problem?
It works.
So my mom has an LED mask that I converted, and then I added infrared sensors. Oh, and I created an AI.
AI.
That. Does it work?
Yes. Probably. I'm pretty sure.
That's like 3 different things. I'd like to know it's 100% accurate.
So would I.
Okay, but I just got the same exact thing that they did. Why am I paying
$2 more.
Sorry, the scanner says you're in the top 10% of the most beautiful girls in the school, so that means you have to pay beauty tax on your food.
That's
So now it's been
unfair.
reversed.
Hey, I don't make the rules.
See, the pretty girls have been... See,
Thank you.
you see,
like
that's
it's
the thing,
working.
is that...
Justice is
You see, that's the thing. The patriarchy has this whole hierarchy of what it means to be a pretty girl.
No beauty tax for me. And the best part? Go ahead and add 2 cookies
Of what
to
it
the
means
order.
to be a pretty girl. And those sexist stereotypes that they've put up for too long.
Please reconsider this, Madam President.
What? It's just a cookie. What's it gonna hurt?
I'm not talking about the cookie. I'm talking about this beauty tax. I mean, aside from just the general moral implications of it, I just have this terrible feeling that it's all gonna backfire.
Yeah, sadly, it
won't.
looks like it will.
The only thing that's backfired is the years of better treatment that pretty girls get. I'm tired of prettier girls having it better. Aren't you?
Arica, you need to stop comparing yourself. Haven't you heard the saying that comparison is the thief of all joy?
Comparison.
We're all born with different advantages in life, and we should focus on ourselves, not others.
We're all born with different advantages in life.
I know who Zecora is, and I have zero problems with that.
Whatever. Wait a minute, watch.
Tired of getting bombarded with ads? Then you gotta check out the Opera browser. With
Top 1%.
That'll be $12.
That'll be $12.
$12? But that's double what I paid yesterday, and I didn't even get the drink or the chips.
Sorry. Beauty tax, remember? You in the top 1%.
Great. Now I can only pay for the sandwich.
It looks that way.
Can you, like, make an exception?
No exceptions. No.
Sorry, under surveillance now.
This is so unfair.
Well, it was unfair before, but now you know how it feels.
How is this fair at all? I just got charged because of the... When did we get security cameras put in?
The new tax gave us some room in the budget. Plus, it ensures that the tax is being enforced. It's a win-win. Come on.
All right, we're in for a bumpy ride in 13 minutes.
In June of 1941, just before World War II, FDR approves Executive Order 8802.
And we're about to see the lessons they learn in about 13 minutes.
Anybody? Okay, Executive Order 8802 prohibited government contractors from engaging in employment discrimination. This was race, color, or national origin. You see,
Beauty's not a crime. Don't make us pay a dime.
What on earth?
Beauty's not
I'll go check it out.
I am president after all.
Beauty's not a crime. Don't make us pay it.
Okay, now at this time, Roosevelt was trying to bring everyone together to avoid a civil war.
Don't make us pay a dime.
Stop penalizing
Beauty's
pretty.
not a crime. Don't make us pay a dime. Beauty's not a crime. Don't make us pay a dime.
You can complain all you want, but it's useless. The tax is working. I suggest you stop, unless you want me to raise the tax.
She can raise the tax.
What now? You heard me.
Too bad.
Hold on. I got another plan. Come here.
It's about to backfire. All right, it's about to be a bumpy ride.
All right, that would be $12.
What? That doesn't make sense. It was $9 yesterday.
Beauty tax. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
But how does that make sense? Yesterday, I wasn't in the top 10%. Stacy?
She was behind it.
Carrie? Rebecca?
They put on braces?
Barely recognized us, huh? We decided that if we put as much effort into looking ugly as
you tried to look ugly on purpose?
We might wind up saving some coin. Looks like it worked. Hop on paying the tax. Win-win.
Still trying to be who you're not.
How is this possible? Well, the beauty scanner updates in real time. It scans you every single day. That was a crucial part of the algorithm.
The code backfired.
No one's drop dead gorgeous every single day. And with some of the pretty girls dressing down and slacking on their makeup, it's no wonder that someone's got to rise to the top 10%.
So, you're saying now I'm in the top 10%?
Well, now it's unfair. That's karma.
$12. Thank you.
I guess that's too bad. Again, we need equality for all. So now she looks pretty.
Don't stop, rock the block, cause once we get started, then we just can't stop. And when you see the Lamborghini, then you know what's up.
So they tried to look ugly on purpose to move her up to the top 10%.
How we do it? All the players are playing the game, head is looking lame, so we started getting money, and you know we stay we go around, 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 taking the
the pink tax. So they're trying to deliberately look ugly. Top 1%. Not everybody, nobody's drop dead gorgeous every day for the record. Everyone's looks changes.
We are really gonna have to juggle things around. I mean, between what we owe the IRS and this new thing with Erica's school.
Oh,
talk to her.
This could not be good.
What's the matter? Is everything okay?
Well, there's been a huge increase
Tuition?
in tuition this month, and
what is this,
normally
college?
we just pay for the whole year, but we received this letter about a beauty tax being implemented.
Wow. I didn't realize
It's gone up
so
that much?
And I actually need some more money for some things because.
Wait a minute. Do you not understand what's going on here? We've been giving you more money. Your tuition has gone up a lot.
Oh,
You're struggling here.
Wait, I thought you said we were doing fine. That's why the IRS taxed us so much, is because
That's
we were
not-
doing so well.
That is really
That's a
big
stereotype.
oversimplification, sweetheart. Look, you need to understand, because of this beauty tax thing, and you're spending more, and plus coupled with the new tuition hike, we are putting out thousands of extra dollars a month.
money.
And I just don't know if we can keep up.
Okay, so what are we gonna do?
Settle for equality.
First,
yes,
you're gonna cut your expenses.
Mom!
Immediately.
So cutting her expenses, what does that mean? Card declined. Card declined. And here's the lunch. Same exact thing, card declined. Same thing, card declined.
I can't believe I've been reduced to taking the bus. I'm the president of the school.
You're broke.
And I'm broke. Great.
Just great.
Great.
She's gonna take the bus.
Arica? Hello, Rebecca.
Now she's forced to take
You're
the bus.
riding the bus? Yeah. Being in the top 1% has created a few setbacks for my family.
Indeed it has.
They were leasing my car and we had to return it until we figure something out.
What? It was brand new.
That's why we were able to return it. We got lucky.
Yeah,
My dad knew the dealer.
luckily her dad knows the dealer.
I wish our tax system was as lenient as your dealer.
Yeah.
Well, hey, maybe you can just get rid
Yeah,
of
get rid of the beauty
tax.
tax.
It's just all such a mess.
Yeah.
My city's looking awesome. Check it.
Not bad.
Alright, what do we
You
got?
see, my whole life, I've always felt pretty girls
Yeah.
get special permission.
The special privileges? Yes. And all the attention. He's not gonna pick up a less pretty girl, but he's gonna pick up the more pretty one.
Special treatment. It just seems like life is just so much easier for girls like you. And it's unfair, but still, I thought the beauty tax would.
Yeah, unfortunately
even things
now
out.
it's now
Shannon was
it just
right.
backfired, and
Just
now it's
backfired.
unfair on the other side now.
You've got to understand, I've looked up to you and girls like you my whole life.
And I've looked up to you.
Huh? Why?
For one, I mean, you have a family.
Wait, she doesn't
that
have a
loves
family
and
that supports
you
her.
and cares about you.
I'm sure
Sadly,
your
they
mom
don't.
care about you too.
Wherever my dad is, I'm certain that he doesn't. And my mom, whenever she is home, she's rarely even awake. You know me better than they do. And in addition to that, I mean, your grades, your GPA.
She has a 4.0 GPA. That's awesome.
The president of every single club at the school. You're the president of the whole school altogether.
You're just a natural leader.
Natural leader. You guess?
You're a natural
You
leader.
totally are. I mean, Arca, you convinced the entire school to implement a tax system against beautiful people. Who else could do that?
Yeah, I really regret it.
My point is, you have a great family and a huge brain and an amazing career and path ahead of you. And you can't even appreciate it really because it comes so naturally to you.
Yeah, you're a natural leader.
I'm just a pretty face.
That's right.
And you're more than just a.
And
you're more than just a pretty face.
You are much more than just a pretty face. It's just that you're so flippin' hot.
And you're just so caught up in the beauty.
I didn't realize you had a
Yeah.
huge heart too.
Yeah, even the pretty girls can have a huge heart.
All this time, I was wishing I was more like you.
And I was wishing that I was more like you.
See, this is exactly what I love to see.
Maybe
Women
we should just
supporting women.
Start focusing on being the best version of ourselves, yeah?
Yeah, like Shannon says. Comparison really is the thief of all joy.
Girls
Everyone
supporting
has
girls.
different natural abilities to be thankful for.
Yeah. Arca, I'm so proud of you that you came to your senses and
She
repealed the
did.
beauty tax.
It was for the best. I should have listened to you sooner. I'm sorry. Her lunch is on me.
The cookie, too.
It wouldn't be a proper lunch without a cookie, exactly.
Thank you.
You gotta have a cookie to complete it.
Madam President, I have to say I'm disappointed by your change in stance. You yourself said pretty girls have it easier, and now you turn around and you're buying Rebecca lunch?
What?
I was wrong. No one's life is easy. Everyone's got
Natural advantages,
different natural
yes.
advantages. Do you think everybody got a perfect
Yeah, exactly.
SAT score? You heard about my score? Yes,
Yeah,
congratulations.
you think everybody's got
You're
a
on your way.
4.0 GPA?
But don't you see? Others might be as jealous of
Because I have a
your
2.5.
brains
I should be the one jealous
as
of
you
you.
are of their beauty.
Do you really think so?
I know so. I think if we start helping each other instead of comparing ourselves to each other, we're
Yeah,
all going
better
to be
off.
a lot better off.
Thanks. Come on.
Hey guys.
But what I'm trying to say is that beauty is what's on the inside, not on the outside. But also, we need to be there for each other instead of, you know, tearing one another down. Because you can't fight fire with fire. You can't fight fire with more fire. So for that reason, for the plot, that gets 159 out of 200. The drama, this time, is 179 out of 180. As for the characters, I really enjoyed all the characters and all their different personalities. So I'll give that 138 out of 150. And the flow, the pacing was fine, but it could have been better. So I'll give that 99 out of 140, and the ending 112 out of 130. So overall, 687 out of 800. So thank you so much for watching this, and keep liking, commenting, and subscribing.